Hi, grade twos, it's Mrs. McLeod. I am back for another short video on comparing fractions, as you will see a couple pages in your work today where you have to compare fractions. So I've just done a video on what a fraction is, so you should know now what a fraction looks like and what the numerator is and what the denominator is. But let's take a look at how to compare fractions to help you with your work today. All right, so as a review, what is a fraction? A fraction is a part of a whole. You might have a half of a pie or 3/4 of a pizza to share with your friends. Sometimes you may need to compare fractions to see what is larger. So if we look at these two pictures, the pie and the pizza, I want you to think in your head, which picture has more? Which one is larger? When you compare fractions, the two wholes must be the same size and the same shape. So this is very important when you compare fractions. If you look at this picture, are these two pictures the same size and the same shape? You cannot compare these because they are different shapes and different sizes. You can compare these because they are the same size and the same shape. So here you can take a look at this circle and this circle, and they're exactly the same. So this you can compare. You cannot compare fractions unless they are congruent. Congruent means the same size and the same shapes. I believe we have talked about this word during our geometry unit on 2D and 3D shapes. That congruent means the same size and the same shape. All right. When you have two fractions that are the same size and the same shape, you then decide which fraction has more. So if we look at these two pizzas, we've got 3/4 of a pizza here and 1/5 of a pizza here. So if we were to compare them, we can say that 3/4 is larger than 1/5. So do you remember how to do our more than, less than with our signs? It's like the alligator mouth. The alligator is going to eat the bigger pieces. He's hungry, so he wants more. So that's the shape that you would have to compare your fractions. We have 1/3 and 2/3. So which way should the alligator be facing? Because he wants to eat more. That's right, he's eating 2/3, which means that 1/3 is smaller than 2/3. The alligator always wants to eat the most food. Frankie, the hungry fraction alligator, wants to eat the fraction that has the most shaded. Okay, I want you guys to take a look at these questions, and I want you to answer them in your head. Which fraction has the most? So for the first one, we have 1/5 and we have 1/3. So in your head, what way would your alligator be going? Remember, the alligator likes to eat the most food. The second picture, we have 3/4, and we're comparing it to 1/4. And then we have 4/5, and we are comparing it to 2/5. I'll give you a second to think about what your answers would be, and we're going to check on the next page. So 1/5 is less than 1/3. 3/4 is greater than 1/4. And 4/5 is greater than 2/5. Sometimes fractions are equivalent. Equivalent means equal. So these are some pictures of what an equal fraction would look like. Here, although we have 2/4, and here we have a half, if you look at the picture, this size of the fraction is the exact same as this size of the fraction. Same with the bottom one. This fraction is divided into eighths, and there are 6/8 of this fraction. This one's only split into fourths, and 3/4 are taken. But if you look at the picture, that's not. It's the exact same. Even though they might be divided into different parts, the shaded portion will be the same. That means that they're equal, and that's the equal sign. We've all seen that in division and multiplication and addition and subtraction. Which fractions are equivalent? So what two pizzas have the same amount? I'll give you a second to think about it. Let's take a look. 1/2 is equivalent to 2/4. 3/4 is equivalent to 6/8. Look at the last one. 1/4 is less than. They are not equivalent. So that's why we've got our alligator out again, because he is eating the bigger piece. The bigger piece is 1/3. So remember, this is just a little follow-up before you guys start your work today. Remember, the next time you are comparing two fractions, they have to be the same size and the same shape. You cannot compare these because they are different shapes and different sizes. Yum! Remember to look to see which fraction has the most shaded. This is the fraction Frankie wants to eat. You know what? I'm a little bit like Frankie too. If I were looking at this piece of pizza, this piece of pie and this piece of pie, I think I'd want to eat this because there's two big pieces and there's only one piece over here. So he is going to be eating the bigger piece. Yum, yum. Happy comparing. All right, grade twos. So that's just a little lesson on how to compare your fractions to help you out with your jump work today. And if you have any questions about a regular fraction or how to compare fractions, make sure you talk to your teacher this afternoon when you see her in your small group lessons. Okay, guys, have a great day, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.